Bada boom, bada bing. We got notes today. Olivia's room was pretty much what I expected, honestly. Well, for the most part, anyway. I thought there'd be more nerdy stuff. Either way, it was pleasant to finally be in there and absorb it all. The sense in her room were a heady mixture of fake floral candles and paint. Man, posters and paints of all shapes, colors, and sizes cover the walls. Perhaps unsurprisingly, there are no chairs in the room, but there was a comfy as fuck beanbag, which turns out to be my favorite little spot to hang out. Seeing guts again is fun too. She showed me this fun little box that she has. We're just skipping through all this? Wow. The most standout was this radical as fuck looking Zippo lighter that Rainey apparently used to own. I've started sleeping over at the Payne's house pretty frequently. And by frequently, I mean every day. My apartment's fine, but the Paynes basically treat me like another member of the family at this point. Makes me happy. Randy and Sophia were perturbed, but they asked if they need to call my parents to make sure it was okay I could stay over. They gave each other a look that I can't quite describe when I told them I live on myself. Not wanting to draw suspicion from either of them, I gladly accepted sleeping on the couch, which actually turned out to be a folding bed anyway. Neat! Of course, Olivia would very frequently sneak out of her room and cuddle up to me at night. She's a damn good cuddler. Her bellowing is so relaxing, it's insane. The vibes are immaculate, especially since it started to snow here and there recently. You know, in the Mediterranean climate. As a bonus, Vinny makes a great alarm clock. Aside from that, Olivia's finally gotten around to showing me some of the shows she's been talking about. Fighting Spirit's one of them, but which Olivia has now begun to exclusively call Hajime no Ippo. How do you say this, Olivia? Hajime no Ippo. Hajime no Ippo. Apparently that's the real name in Japanese. She also insists watching them in Japanese with subtitles on. She's a sub guy? Who cares, Olivia? You don't understand the nuances of the Japanese language enough to notice, Olivia. And you sure as fuck ain't learning Japanese from it. It's a lot to get used to, but she absolutely insists it's the best way to watch them, so who am I to argue? She knows more about the shit than I... Olivia, you do know those voice actors ain't talking to the fucking original writers of the manga, right? They ain't getting the necessary instructions. Like, yeah, I imagine that something made by Studio Ghibli has that kind of connection, but... God dang, Olivia, god dang. All I'm saying is that I don't have a horse in this race. I just think people get so fucking snobby about it for no good reason. I will always pick the opposite answer just so that that person freaks out. Thank you, phone. Alright. Where were we? She knows more about this shit than me. But alas, school still exists, and right now, I'm waiting for art to end. Art design! Normally, I'd be thrilled to be in it, but Iadakan's been out for a week and a half. Yeah, we'd normally be stuck with, and we've been stuck with some old crackhead looking asshole named Mr. Trig. How the hell do you get a name Triggums in this climate? You know exactly what that name would be like for a human. Jesus! No talking, but we can literally do whatever the fuck we want. Olivia and I have been texting instead, and she's doodling little stories like a champion. Our current adventure is actually her deciding to slip me into Fighting Spirit universe. I think you mean Hajime no Ippo, my man. Olivia sends a doodle of me posting up against Takamura. Both me mugging the shit out of each other. I mean, Jesus, fucking Takamura would fucking kill me. You know there's no fucking way I would actually willingly fight Takamura. I'd die. Probably. But it'd be a good fight to watch anyway, I think. You know they have weight classes for a reason, right? Yeah, but it's fiction. We can have a little fun. You can use your spirit or heat mode or whatever you called it. Hey, my Uncle Kiryu told me the heat mode is not for... whatever. Oh, crap, teacher. Don't want to lose my phone! Do you know what it phones... Do you know what it... Olivia's looking at me and I give her a solemn nod. Unfortunately, another tragic truth of Mr. Trigham's unlawful rule is that he won't let Olivia and I scoot our desks together. This is some dystopian-ass bullshit. I distract myself by reading through our conversations, looking at all the old doodles and some of the actually finally good drawings. I've been saving all of them. I mean, they're saved on your phone. I Don't know my thoughts by the school intercom clicking on. Buzzing for me.
Would Jerome
Clarkson.
Would Jeremy Clarkson please come to the office? Jeremy Clarkson to the office, please. We have to talk about the Stig driving straight through the front door again.
Well, I told them we can't control him. Clack's quiet again. They've been doing this all day too. Just calling random students to the office. The phone buzzes again. It's from Olivia. Never mind. Teacher's acting weird today. Is he? I glance up at him, and sure enough, he's not really paying attention to us. He's just digging through Iadakan's desk looking for something. So I become aware of a disquieting feeling in my gut. This is weird. It's been off all day. I respond to Olivia's texts. We need some less chill themes. God, I forgot all this music existed. When the hell does this play? God, I forgot. So many tunes I just forgot about. Ugh. I think that's the song that plays when he discovers and everything goes downhill. A new Captain America movie? What? YouTube is just throwing piracy at you? What an idea. What an idea. Listen, I'm willing to take a lot of shit from my audience, but you can't go telling me that YouTube is now actually suggesting piracy. No. You can always just play Brain Freeze from Red Alert 2. Brain Freeze, Red Alert 2. I don't know songs from the top of my head, sorry. Oh, I do know this one. I mean, to be fair, I know my musical brain memory is pretty dang strong, you know. Yeah, like it's really weird. A lot of people apparently have like a really strong smell, and they can remember smells really well. But I think in my case, it's audio memory because my sense of smell is not great. You know, not everyone can sniff sniff. You know what they say, Luigi. Oh yeah. So, like, here's a problem that I have with much of this, right? The original reason that Iadakan's death works as well as it does is that Iadakan is this important mentor character to both people. Iadakan is very much sidelined in this because the core tension is between D and the blackmail video, if anything. Like, his problems are way more disconnected. He doesn't really care about photography class. So, like, it doesn't land quite as hard. I don't know. On top of that, they also recommend me Deadpool and Wolverine. The day the YouTube has finally snapped it. You know, we got a whole bunch of illicit videos all over the website. But I think you're gonna love them. Listen, I've been hiding them over here in this box. Pat the box. it's really annoying that I can't get any time for my own things because I would like to point out that I'm seriously busy trying to write. I want to get some stuff on paper and I just can't. Anyway, let's get going. I'm getting distracted by stupid stuff. Alright, here we go. Okay, today felt off. You know, I feel weird about this. Like, something bad's gonna happen. I think it already happened at this point, man. What do you mean? I don't know. But I feel like I've gone through something like this before. It's giving me deja vu. The bad kind. I hope that's just a feeling. Because, it's only because of the short day. The short day? I do too. Alright, the short day. Everyone's kind of wigged out about it, honestly. There's no holiday or anything, and they didn't announce this would happen. The bell rings, drawing me out of my sinking feelings, and Olivia and I immediately dart out of the room, and she looks up at me as we dart down the hallways. Early lunch today. You okay? I think so. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just feel weird. I always just watch these part 1 of 57 with Spanish subtitles. They can't call it copyright if I do my own dub. Rand finds mine and she smiles. I return it, but we otherwise walk to our table in silence. Yeah, because she can't walk, Bingus. She's rolling. You gotta keep on rolling. I'm not really hungry. Quite the opposite. I'm a little sick to my stomach. The intercom clacks one more time, calling in another person. That only makes the rolling feeling in my gut worse. But you know, what is going on? Thankfully, I'm at least provided some distraction by my friends at the table. Liz's head is in the rafters, munching away the usual assortment of least, so at least she's hungry. Olivia, however, has procured the strange grabby claw toy in the shape of a crimson parasol's head, which she uses to prod at Liz, who fruitlessly attempts to bat it away every time it happens. She never brings her head down, though. Damien, what a weird situation to be in, huh? Damien is currently insistently yapping as he usually does, giving us a play-by-play rundown of his day so far. Despite it, I'm lost in my own thoughts. I can't ignore these strange feelings. I must be bumming the vibes at the table up because Damien finally looks over at me and I cocked in concern. You okay, D? You seem kinda out of it. Oh shit, he used my actual name? That means he is concerned. Damn. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just, thinking about shit. Today's just a weird day. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was talking to Principal Scaler this morning, running some errands for Stuco, and she was really out of it. Out of it? She nods. Yeah, like she didn't want to be here today. I tried to pry, but she clammed up really hard. I've never seen her like that before. The lump in my gut drops even further. I can't be around them right now. Olivia was mid-quip about bad coffee as I scoop my chin, stand back up, because they would look at me confused. Oh shit, we got a music recommendation? I gotta use the bathroom. Oh. I thought this song is a bit too meh without the context, but whatever. I feel like the big thing, right? Like, Iadakan doesn't have the development he needs for this to work. He just doesn't. You can't just put him in there. Like a penis. Alright. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, well, I gotta turn the rec window on. Liz and Damien buy it, but I can tell Olivia doesn't, not even for a second. She looks at me with no small concern as I turn and walk off into the walls. I'm not going anywhere, but I just need time to think, okay? Pull up my phone and shoot a message. I'll be here with Brocklings. Okay? I just need some time alone right now. Okay. I love you. I love you too. Shut my phone away and wander the halls aimlessly, trying to figure out what the fuck these feelings mean. Where I felt them before. I hate them. They're making me mad. They make me so mad. The really bad kind of angry. I must look like I do because the few people I do pass in all seem to flinch and shrink away when they see my expression. Part of me wants to apologize, but I'm afraid if I open my mouth, I'll spit something vitriolic and hateful instead. So I ignore them. The intercom clacks again. Oh no! You can't say racial slurs like that!
Would Olivia Halford please come to the office? Would Olivia Halford please come to the office? Thank you.
My legs almost topple out from under me. Why would they call her? What the fuck is going on? I lean against the wall of lockers and slide down until I'm in a sitting position. I thought you would slide down until you were in a lying down position. The anger's gone now, so replace with anxiety. Like fucking worry, man. Sit her to the lunch bell finally rings. I raise myself to get the proclings class. My thoughts are swirling. I can't even focus on what she's telling us. Not like it was much. Even she's out of it. She just told us to open our books to a page and read. She never does that. She always lectures. Always! But there she is, at a desk zoning out. I'm on it. I'm in a turmoil once more by the intercom. Would Default please come to the office? With Mr. Default, come to the office. Thank you. Why is he called Default? Why isn't he called Dorian? It's your school person. If they had Liz, they would have to say Elizabeth. And we would know for sure. My blood runs cold. I don't even wait for Olivia to Proclaim to give the go-ahead. I just stagger out from my desk and start making my way to the office. The only companion I have is the sound of my boots against the tile. I have to know what's going on. I need to. So around the corner, I nearly smash into someone, but Wolf recoil away before impact. It's Ben. He looks up at me, but he's not startled. In fact, his expression is one. Also, Ben doesn't really work because we got rid of like the one wedding scene that Jesus. In fact, his expression is one I can't place. It doesn't look good though. He scans my eyes and his expression seems to twist up even further. I can't stop myself from reaching out and grabbing his shoulder. Ben, what the fuck is going on? He jerks his gaze away, opening his mouth as if he was going to answer. But nothing comes out. He closes his jaw and wrenches out of my grasp, hurriedly pacing down the hall. I try to stop him. I can only watch him go. My gut feels like lead right now. Nothing but keep going on. Arrive at the office. Door wide open. Familiar voice beckons me. Come in, Mr. Fault. I step inside. It's a mess. Folders. Why can't you just remove that and just use the description you've got, buddy? Don't double up like this. You can use this as a posthumous if you want to. Folders are thrown across the desk haphazardly. Filing cabinets are hanging open. Plants are dying. Why are the plants dying? But I can't keep focused on that for long. Sitting behind the desk is Mr. Ferris. He's a positive sight for me usually, but right now he looks like the Grim Reaper. He gestures at the empty chair across him. I have a seat. I lower myself into the cheap plastic chair, staring at him intently. How have you been, D? Mostly well. He looks at me, glaring, staring, trying to figure it out. He knows I know something's up. He lowers his head, closes his eyes, and lets out a very gentle sigh, all things considered. He opens his eyes and looks at a document spread across the desk. His voice is clinical. I have news for you regarding your instructor AP Art Design and Photography. My breath is wrenched out of me. I swallow heavily, barely manage to choke out words. Mr. Iadakan? Yes, Mr. Iadakan, a fine teacher. If student surveys were anything to go by, he spoke very, very highly of you. Did you have a strong relationship with him? Oh God. Spoke? Fuck. My hand starts shaking in my lap, and I manage an equally quick and Mr. Ferris, what happened? I lean forward, looking at him in desperation. His jaw tightens. His brow furrows sadly as he watches me. No. Over the last 2 years, Mr. Iadakan has been suffering from a rare form of chondrosarcoma that originated in his vertebrae. The world drops out from under me, and I fall limply into my seat. I don't know what the first half of that word means, but the second, the thought cracks across my mind like a gunshot as Mr. Ferris takes my stunned shock look for confusion. Clarity. Bone cancer. My body grows numb. The words echo to and fro my skull, repeating ad nauseum until they become a dull, buzzing sound that drowns out everything around me. My breath's just shallow, uneven. Mr. Ferris' words become a mute mumbling at the fringes of my sentence. I can only stare at the floor, but a few sentences cut through the fog. On Sunday, Mr. Iadakan was hospitalized due to complications with his illness. He passed away the following morning. It's happening again. I can't! Mr. Ferris cuts himself off as I stagger to my feet, bile rising to my throat. I gotta go. A look of alarm flashes across his face as I exit the room. My entire body feels like pins and needles are being jabbed into them. My lungs burn angrily as I struggle to breathe. I don't know what's going on. I just need to get away. I slam into the lockers as I round the corner, nearly collapsing. Using them for support, I drag myself down the hallway. My legs are turning to jelly under me. pair of voices I managed to recognize draw my addled attention to them as they shout my name in alarm. No, I can't let them see me like this right now. Not Ben, not Olivia. My legs find the strength to flip around and break into a panic sprint away from them. I hear them calling my name still. Olivia sounds heartbroken and desperate. It hurts. I keep running until I make it to one of the school side entrances. I shoulder check the doors open and flee down the path. My lungs burn and ache as I suck in the freezing air. It started snowing again. When I stop, I collapse on my hands and knees in front of a staircase. Panting, gasping. A bile in my throat pushes its way up and becomes a door to fresh vomit, which paints the thin, snow-carpeted floor in a sickly green yellow. Now, my vomit has never been green. Brown, maybe, but never green. I push myself back and collapse onto my backside, trying my best to gather my rolling thoughts as I heave. I feel my phone in my pocket buzzing, but I don't want to look at it. I stare up at the staircase, and slowly with my other line, I realize where I am. You can't steal Olivia's scene, man! What are you doing? Ah, he's fucking stealing her scene! The stairs! Alright. And you better help. I didn't. I failed Olivia. I failed Iadakan. I failed my mother! My old familiar friend boils along the back of my neck. Resentment. Rage. Fury. My hands come up and grip the sides of my head, nails digging into the skin. My labored breathing becomes interspersed with quiet snarl and muttered curses as I rock back and forth, before I suddenly wrench my head up to the sky and roar into the heavens. No words, just anger. A long, drawn-out scream that rings off the trees and into the air. I try to stand, but collapse to the side as I catch myself on my arm. Fuck. I raise a fist up, punch it down, slamming into the concrete below me. The pain is dull, quieting the buzzing thoughts in my head ever so slightly. I lift my fist up again and back down it comes. Fuck! Yeah, I know, he sounds a little like Snape sometimes. I'm sorry. Blood drips from my knuckles as the skin is shorn off by the muscle below. Down to the muscle below. It's not enough! Fuck! One final blow and sickening crack, and I feel the bones of my hands fractures. Rivulets of blood leak down my fingers, painting the snow macabre crimson as I sit myself back up and stare at it. There's no anger anymore, no hunger. Ang! I feel numb, broken. Pain in my hand pulses across my entire body with my heartbeat. A sound I'm familiar with is the fringes of my hearing, a gentle metal creaking. Olivia's wheelchair. I can't look at her. I can't bring myself to do it. Just sit down until she gets closer, till she finally sees me. Or I think she does, judging from the gas that rips out of her when it takes in my crumpled form. My voice is frantic and pleading. D! It's just not a name you could scream without it sounding silly. I'm sorry. Man, it's like you could have... She rapidly wheels away towards me. Another gasp escapes her, which raises into a soft, alarmed cry. She sees what I've done to myself. I turn my hand to look at her. She's horrified, worried, sorrowful, confused. She looks like she wants to jump out of a chair and squeeze me tight, but afraid that if she does it, break it to 1,000 pieces. My voice is hoarse, torn up from the screaming. Yeah, but again. Alright, I failed Olivia. Oh. You. Yet again. My mother. Everyone. Me? I'll stare at the floor again. I can't look at her. Why can't you just say you can't look at her? It's good enough. This is who I really am. I'm not the punk out of town. I'm just Dorian, the angry fuck-up. Olivia's reply comes in the form of a soft hiss laced with admonishment. D. Why? Why? Yeah, why? I thought you trusted me! My eyes widen and I recoil slightly as the wind's just knocked out of me. My word seizes my throat as a sob rips out of me. Olivia slides out of a chair and falls next to me, carefully wrapping me in her arms as the tears finally skip down her face. Despite it, her voice is firm.
You stupid idiot. You told me yourself so many times. We're a team! A team! I'm your Silverlight, remember?
I shakily wrap an arm with my good hand around her as I bury my face into her shoulder, weeping quietly as I choke out strangled whispers to her. It hurts. The memories, it's just too much.
But you remember what I said to you that day in your apartment, right?
Her breath hitches. I remember. But I'll be there for you. Draws forth new sobs, louder ones. She was here the entire time. I was gonna push her away. No, I did push her away. She needed me. She needed me and I ran. But she's here now. Even still. Fuck. What am I doing? This isn't rock bottom all over again. What if I just kept going until it happened again? The roof! God, no, I just feel fucking stupid. I try to formulate the words, but all I can push out through the tears is I'm sorry. She shushes me, she pulls away, looking me in my face. Even still, fresh tears make their way down her eyes.
I'm hurt too, D, I know. But we don't need to hurt alone. You haven't failed anyone, not yet. It'll only happen if you give up. I know what it feels like. I'm not letting you sink to the hole I did too.
What? Why is Olivia being ending? Is this in the original game? I barely remember that scene. It flew by. Olivia, you can't just finish your character arc. Oh my god. Hold up, someone just posted some fucking great laughs and chuckles and jordles. Dang, that's what they get out of me. After watching a video on Season 3 of Invincible, swearing doesn't make you cooler. You told me. We were a team. Sorry, Olivia, but look at the chat. D is auto-balanced to blue team! No! But, yes, swearing doesn't make you cooler. I get it. But, like, swearing too much distracts from your writing. It might feel organic, but in reading, it just looks terrible. Because they call attention to themselves more than have spoken. Why did you do that? Wait,
Why did you do that?
I wanted to stop.
You know, you're actually gonna have to go to the hospital for that, right?
I fucked my dominant hand up. Fucking great, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah.
Why'd you even come here?
I had no clue where it was going. I was freaking out. Maybe it's a conscious or something. Why'd you come here?
I was gonna see the fountain.
There's no way to get up here with a wheelchair. Let's do some analysis. Olivia, how?
I would have figured it out.
Well, got yourself killed, more likely. Up to Christ, I'm actually kind of glad I had a panic attack around here. She bats me on the shoulder that didn't have an injured head attached to it. What?
Shut up, dork. What a fucking day.
What is going on here? The thematic tone of the situation is going places. Going places, meeting people, Dunder Mifflin. All I'm saying, Dunder Mifflin. Dunder Mifflin. What am I doing, Seth? I'm getting distracted by stuff. I'm getting distracted by my own brains. Neat song, though. It really does have a certain dourness to it. I don't know. What comes next? Melancholy Olivia's theme? This'll work.
Dorian.
That's my name. You didn't think my actual name was just D, right? What? What? Dorian? What's this about Dorian? Oh, that. Man, this emotional theme is the mood is just somewhere. No, but Dorian. It's my mom's choice. Stop going by Dorian the day she died. Olivia, people don't choose their fucking names like that.
I mean, I know like a lot of trans people online who do. Like, you can just change your name illegally, even if you're not trans, you know that?
Wait, you can?
Fuck. Fuck, I should have known about that.
She nods, gently taking my uninjured hand in hers and glancing briefly at each other. The bleeding had slowed. I mean, that's the ice. It's snowing after all. How am I going to explain this?
Don't think you should lie about it. Mr. Ferris is talking about the district providing therapists, you know. They could help with this.
Yeah, sure, shrink. That's what I need.
Hey, they help. I'm not saying you have to, but just think about it, okay?
It's not Dario, it's Dory. Okay, I will. I shift. Okay. I shift, gently prying my good hand out of Olivia's and pushing it to push myself up to my feet. She watches me rise and then uses her tail as an anchor to deftly pivot herself around and push up into a chair. Suddenly my phone rings and the ringtone's blaring out into the silence of the snow around us. I gently pull it out of my right pocket with my left hand and look at the caller ID. It's Dad, fucking great! I bet the school called him after I ran out like that. Poor Ferris probably scared him to death. Here we go. I answer the call. Almost immediately on my father's panicked voice. Dorian, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Yeah, well, no, but I'm not dying or anything. What is going on, son? Someone from school called me out of the blue and asked if I could get in contact with you. They told me what happened with your teacher and I... Dad, it's not fine, but I don't want to talk about it right now, okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. Well, what, Dorian? I had another one. I hear him hiss, cussing to himself. Did you hurt yourself? Yeah. How bad? I punched the concrete a few times and I broke my hand, pretty sure. Oh, Dorian, I'm so sorry, son. It's not your fault, Dad. I'm a girlfriend helped me out of it. Girlfriend? No son of mine is going to be straight and have 4 children. What are you talking about, 4 children? No son of mine is going to help repopulate the white race. Dad, what the hell are you talking about? Dad? Why did he hang up? And then his dad is like on the other side, like wringing his hands going, he'll be so confused. He'll call me back next time, I know for sure. I mean, it's a way to get your son to call you back, I guess. At the fucking wedding. She gets a letter about it, too. Oh. Yeah. An actual girlfriend, not that what was the name again? Vicky? No, Dad, it's nothing like what I had with Vicky. God damn it. She briefed. Oh yeah, she's texting someone. Yeah, that'll be fun to explain. Okay, son, that's good. Is she still with you? Yeah. Okay, good. Where are you right now? I parked near my school, sticker question. All right, I'll call your school and let them know I talked to you, okay? Please go to the hospital and get your hand looked at. I will. I love you, son. You know that, right? Yeah, Dad, love you too. All right, call me when you're out of the hospital, okay? Yeah. Goodbye, kiddo. I wish I wasn't such a shit son to him. He deserves better. He's a gosh dang paladin fighting against the endless hordes in the land of darkness. And this is what I do to him. No son of mine is going to have kids across the galaxy and leave them all behind without alimony. Dad, I was under the impression you were telling me to do something, but I'm hanging up now.
Is your dad trying to live vicariously for you?
I guess so. I slip my phone back into my pocket. I slip my phone back into my pocket on my left side for easier access later. Glanced at Olivia, who looks back at me as the conversation finishes. His dad is the Wolf of Wall Street. What?
Your dad sounds nice.
He is. I treat him like shit. Just another reason I don't like myself. Jeff's quietly frowned at me.
Oh, stop that. It was bad enough when I did it to myself, but it really hurts when you do it.
If his dad was rich and all, I'd give him the voice of Handsome Jack. I've not seen Handsome Jack enough to do a voice of him. I also think he's too... I also think that Handsome Jack's timbre is a bit too high for me to hit consistently. I'd have to work on that to get even close enough that I'd appreciate it. I cringe. Sorry, you weird texting?
Liz, she's coming to get us and take you to the hospital.
Oh, great. Damien's gonna be with her, too. No, everyone gets to see this.
It was bound to happen sooner or later, Mr. Punch-a-Lot. Can you just avoid getting hurt? By the way, Vicky...
Okay, look, it was an old thing, and we just wrapped the chick in the last school. That's all it was, a thing. She's years old at this point.
You're 18. What did you do?
We mostly punched each other in the face. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, I won't ask.
Good, she was a bitch anyway. I drew a snort out of her, but she says nothing. We just look at each other's eyes for a while before I find myself looking at the stairs. Hey, we'll get you up there. I'll get you up there. I'll try to get better. It's gonna be hard for me, Olivia. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as I want to be.
You and me both. But if we never get better, I still love you. Just like you love me and all my flaws. That's what the Iadakan wants us.
Why are we having this character arc wrap up right here and now? Are we supposed to be splitting into an ending or something? I know. Damien cares about you too. I know. Damien cares about you too, you know. I think ever since you took him down here, Oh, wait.
I know. Damien cares about you too, you know.
Wait, fuck. I got the completely wrong sentence. Blech. It's not just us anymore. We can add Damien to the list of the team. I know how much Damien cares about you. And Liz is getting that too.
I know. Damien cares about you too, you know. I think ever since you took him down in wrestling, he's had a little man crush on you. I think all the Paynes care about you, actually. Overheard Uncle Randy and Aunt Sophia talk about you a few times. Good things.
This thing of regret flashes through me. But how will they feel if they see what I did to myself? Must be making a face because she squeezes my hand a little.
Hey, don't make that face. I'll understand.
I hope so. Part of me wants to kiss her, but I can't. Not right now. Pain pulsing through my hand right now is enough to make the worst of the fucked up thoughts in my head go away. But I know this won't last forever, and then I'll be right back to thinking it again. That's how it works for me. I've always hurt myself to make it stop until at one point I realized I could hurt other people too. But with this broken fist, there's no chance I'll be able to get back to the pit and fight. I'm just gonna get worse again. Fuck. I don't want her to see me do this to myself. There's a reason I never wear shorts shorter than knee height. My thighs are riddled in old scars. Used to cut a lot. It was the one place I knew I could hide them, and it's worked so far. I don't want to go back to doing that, but I have to tell her. I have to make sure I don't start again. My hand suddenly grips us tightly, and I look intensely at her. Olivia, is it happening again?
Oh, is it happening again?
No, not yet, but I need you to. I need to take this. I gently pry my hand away from us and take my pocket knife out, holding it to her. She looks shocked, staring at a few beats before she looks up at me, asking me, without words, why? Just take it. Do something with it. Hide it, throw it away, I don't care. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'm going to shoot reaches out and takes it from me, slipping it into the hoodie pocket. Reels forward a bit, wrapping arms around my waist and burying her face into my stomach. I can tell she wants to cry again. I lift my good hand, place it on top of her head, staring up at the sky as tears starting to spill out of my eyes again. Hey, when I get out of the hospital, can you ask the parents if I can stay with them? I can't be alone in my apartment. I don't really have anywhere to go.
I know they'll say yes. They're too nice not to.
Are you It's like we're really undercutting the core elements of Olivia here.
Randy, we'll pick you up from the hospital, okay?
When I get from the hospital, I need to show you something. Olivia was about to respond when I hear Liz's voice call out. We both turn, and sure enough, there she is. Damien too. They're both worried as fuck, which is replaced by panic as they see the blood trails I've been leaving back up to my hand. Damien looks at me and his face screws up sadly. He's heartbroken. Holy fuck, that's not a look I ever wanted to see. I manage a strange smile as Olivia and I make our way to them. A bad shoulder slightly. Yes, not a good face, David. Doesn't suit you. His bottom lip quivers for a moment. He'll suddenly lunge out and grasp you to a tight hug, knocking a grunt of surprise out of me. His voice is quiet, strained, but glad.
You had me worried, dude. I was fearing the worst, man.
Shit. That got the tears again. I try to keep my voice steady. Hey, it's not that big of a deal, big guy. He wrenches me back to gently look me in the eyes. He's not crying, but he sure looks like he wants to.
It is a big deal. I feel like a big fucking idiot not seeing this sooner. You're my best friend, D.
Those two words knocked the wind out of me. Best friend? I am. I guess he is my best friend. Liz steps over, placing a hand on my shoulder and smiling sadly. I wish I had seen it too, D. I'm sorry. But we can help you now, you know? Neither you or Olivia have to do this alone. My gaze turns to Olivia, who's watching this display with a small smile on her face. Their eyes meet, and they both share a nod. Another sob rips its way out of me as the dam bursts again. Damien pulls me back into his embrace, and both Liz and Olivia come forward and wrap their arms around me, forming a circular embrace around me. Doubling up on shit again. Liz actually curls her neck around the group several times, pulling us tighter. Just a shaky laugh out of me, even as I cry. Brachio hugs. I think I'll be okay. I hope. God, I fucking hope. Slightly shorter than usual. I don't know what to say, but it really feels like you're generally undercutting the core elements of things that you've copied verbatim otherwise. Oh, in the USA, as they say. So what's the next chapter again? Necessary conversations. I was told this would deviate, but it's copied a lot of stuff that it really didn't have to or shouldn't have. So yeah, I guess next time, more chapters. More chapters. Chapter 18. We're making progress. We're almost to where it's done. Or at least we've caught up with the author. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm going to say it again. Oh. Well, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I don't think I have much else to add. I wonder where this is going. Introducing the concept of self-harm in a character that is the POV is a little odd, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. What are birds? We just don't know. Bing! Thank you all for coming. The part of the community should have been me, not him. It's not fair. Well, how about you go move to a fucking world where dinosaurs are among people? How about you do that? Go over there. Maybe you can get one. Maybe you can get one. Injury's not as bad as it looks, apparently. What a shame. Would have been nice if he actually suffered some big consequences. Just nice and meaty instead of his... It's kind of weird that his dad calls and it's all... I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels so weird. Well, we'll see that next week, because I'm not doing the stream. Ooh. Oh, shit. We're actually doing a back and forth that doesn't have constant interspersals. That'd be neat and novel and exciting and new and fresh. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm gonna quote a wise Italian. Thank you so much for to play my game. Or showing up, I guess. Next week will be necessary conversations. I think we got like a week or 2 or 3 left in this, and then we're done. depending on the pace, but the pace is going smooth. 170,000 words, and to be honest, I'm not impressed. I feel like it needs to actually do something, commit to it, and just fucking slap some people around, you know? Let me have it. Let me have it. Anyway.